Morgan Freeman is a man who needs no introduction. His deep, resonant voice has guided us through some of the most iconic films, documentaries, and advertisements. His calm demeanor and almost divine presence on screen have made him one of the most beloved actors in Hollywood. But while most of us know him as the wise, omnipotent figure from roles like God in Bruce Almighty or Red in The Shawshank Redemption, few know about the man behind the characters. His journey from humble beginnings to a net worth of $250 million is not only impressive, but also full of surprises. In this dive into the secretly expensive life of Morgan Freeman, we'll go beyond the surface and explore how his early life shaped him, his rise to fame, his acting prowess, the controversies that shook his personal life, and how he spends his millions. Prepare to be inspired, intrigued, and perhaps a little bewildered as we unravel the layers of Morgan Freeman's extraordinary life. Chapter 1. The Humble Beginnings. Before the fame, before the money, Morgan Freeman was just another boy growing up in the segregated South of the United States. Born on June 1, 1937, in Memphis, Tennessee, Freeman was the youngest of 5 children. His family moved frequently during his childhood, eventually settling in Greenwood, Mississippi. Life wasn't easy, but it was in those formative years that Freeman discovered the power of stillness, a lesson that would guide him through life. Learning how to be still, to really be still and let life happen. That stillness becomes a radiance, Freeman once said. Like many actors, his love for performing didn't spark overnight. Freeman didn't initially plan to become an actor, yet something within him refused to let go of the arts. When he was 12, Freeman accidentally discovered his love for theater, after being forced into a school play as punishment for pulling a chair out from under a girl. From that day forward, the stage became his escape, his sanctuary. As he grew older, his interests deepened, and by the time he was a teenager, Freeman found his true passion in extracurricular activities like music and theater. When I was a teenager, I began to settle into school because I discovered the extracurricular activities that interested me, music and theater, he recalled. But while the arts inspired him, the world was not yet ready for a black man to rise easily in that field. He had to fight hard to make his dreams come true. Chapter 2. Entering the world of acting. Morgan Freeman's path to acting was not a straight one. After high school, he enlisted in the United States Air Force, thinking he wanted to be a fighter pilot. But after a few years, Freeman realized flying planes wasn't what he had envisioned. His passion lay elsewhere. He left the military and moved to Los Angeles, where he studied acting at the Pasadena Playhouse. Freeman's early years in Hollywood were tough. Like many aspiring actors, he took small roles here and there, barely scraping by. His first major breakthrough came in the form of children's television. From 1971 to 1977, Freeman starred in The Electric Company, a children's show designed to help kids learn to read. While it wasn't glamorous, it provided him with a stable job and a platform to hone his craft. But Freeman wanted more. His hunger for challenging roles and his desire to break free from the mold of black actor stereotypes pushed him to keep fighting for more substantial opportunities. The late 1980s finally brought the big break he was waiting for. In 1987, at the age of 49, Morgan Freeman landed a role that would change everything: Fast Black in the film Street Smart. For his performance, Freeman earned his first Academy Award nomination. It was a long time coming, but it finally happened. Freeman had arrived. Freeman reflected on his journey, acknowledging the unpredictability of life and the challenge of maintaining relevance. Life doesn't offer promises, he noted. So, it's easy to wonder, whatever happened to... It's gratifying to be wanted, especially after years of not being sought after. This is definitely better. Chapter 3. The Rise of a Star. The success of Street Smart was just the beginning. Freeman followed up with a performance in Driving Miss Daisy in 1989 that would further cement his place in Hollywood's A-list. The film earned him his second Oscar nomination, and Freeman quickly became one of the most sought-after actors of his generation. What made Freeman stand out wasn't just his acting ability, but his voice. Oh, that voice. His smooth, deep, and authoritative tone could make even the dullest script sound profound. Whether narrating documentaries like March of the Penguins or playing God in Bruce Almighty, Freeman's voice became instantly recognizable. Audiences couldn't get enough, and directors wanted him for that very reason. But being an in-demand actor also comes with financial rewards. Freeman began commanding millions for his roles. By the mid-2000s, he was making an estimated $10 million per movie for on-camera roles. His voiceover work was also extremely lucrative. He was reportedly paid $1 million for narrating March of the Penguins in 2005, and similar amounts for his voice work in other projects, including the Visa debit card commercials. With a voice as golden as his, it's no wonder Freeman can charge top dollar for every word. And if you think that's impressive, let's not forget about the Batman trilogy, where he played Lucius Fox. Freeman reportedly earned $5 million for each of the 3 films, netting him a total of $15 million for his part in one of the highest-grossing superhero franchises of all time. But if you thought his earnings were limited to the realm of acting, think again. Freeman's prowess extends well beyond the silver screen into the bustling world of business, where he has built a diverse empire. Chapter 4: The Business Mogul. Behind the legendary acting career lies a savvy businessman with ventures spanning various industries. Despite his massive success in Hollywood, Freeman's humility and self-awareness keep him grounded. Was I always going to be here? No, I was not. I was going to be homeless at one time. A taxi driver, truck driver, or any kind of job that would get me a crust of bread. He once reflected on his uncertain past. These words reveal Freeman's pragmatic mindset, a quality that likely helped him pursue alternative streams of income and solidify his financial future outside the entertainment industry. One of Freeman's most significant business ventures is Revelations Entertainment, a production company he co-founded in 1997 with business partner Laurie McCreary. What sets Revelations apart from other production houses is its mission to produce films that are both socially relevant and intellectually stimulating. The company has produced a diverse range of films, documentaries, and television series, engaging with a variety of established actors such as Monica Bellucci, Kirsten Dunst, Danny Glover, Gene Hackman, Holly Hunter, Thomas Jane, Paz Vega, Zena Pister, and Billy Bob Thornton. Freeman's innovative spirit also led him to co-found Clickstar, an online movie download platform, in 2006. In collaboration with Intel Corporation, Clickstar aimed to provide legitimate movie downloads, making it easier for audiences to access films online. Revelations made history in 2006 when it became the first film production company to distribute a movie online. Their film 10 Items or Less was available for download while still playing in theaters, a bold move at a time when digital distribution was still in its infancy. This decision showcased Freeman's foresight and willingness to embrace new technologies, a key trait for any successful business leader. While Clickstar ultimately ceased operations in 2008, its impact on the digital distribution landscape was undeniable. Freeman's investment in this venture demonstrated his readiness to embrace the future of media consumption, even if the timing wasn't right for long-term success. The early foray into digital film distribution laid the groundwork for future platforms like Netflix and Hulu, which now dominate the entertainment landscape. Not resting on his laurels, Freeman's commitment to digital innovation continued in 2009 with the backing of Digiboo, a company specializing in digital kiosks. These touchscreen kiosks were designed to hold over 1,000 movies and TV shows, allowing users to download content onto USB 3.0 flash drives within minutes. This initiative, backed by Revelations Entertainment and led by Samuel Edge as Chief Technology Officer, showcased Freeman's dedication to integrating cutting-edge technology into his business ventures. Despite the eventual closure of Digiboo, the project highlighted Freeman's relentless pursuit of advancing media accessibility and technology. However, Freeman's business endeavors extend beyond film and into his passion for music, particularly the rich history of the blues. In 2001, he co-founded the Ground Zero Blues Club in Clarksdale, Mississippi, a town known as the birthplace of the blues. The club has become a landmark for music lovers, offering live performances in a setting that honors the genre's deep roots in the Mississippi Delta. Co-owned with Memphis entertainment luminary Howard Stovall and Eric Meyer, and formerly with attorney Bill Luckett until his passing in 2021, Ground Zero serves as both a cultural institution and a thriving business. Freeman's investment in Ground Zero reflects not only his love for the blues, but also his desire to support and preserve the region's musical heritage. The club has played a significant role in reviving Clarksdale's tourism industry, drawing visitors from around the world who come to experience the authentic blues culture that Freeman and his partners have so carefully nurtured. Freeman's entrepreneurial spirit also ventured into the world of fine dining. He was a co-owner of Madidi, a high-end restaurant also located in Clarksdale. While the restaurant eventually closed, it was an integral part of Freeman's efforts to contribute to the local economy. Madidi offered an upscale dining experience in a small town, proving that Freeman's business interests were not confined to the bustling cities of Los Angeles or New York, but also extended to his home state of Mississippi. His commitment to Clarksdale demonstrates a desire to give back to the community where he has deep personal roots. For Freeman, business is not just about profit, it's about passion, community, and giving back. Chapter 5. A Life of Luxury. Now, when you've earned as much as Freeman and have created the financial backup you want, it's only natural to indulge in a few luxuries. The man who has spent decades captivating audiences on screen knows how to spend his fortune wisely. While some might splurge on extravagant items without rhyme or reason, Freeman has always had a clear sense of what brings him joy. Freeman has amassed an impressive real estate portfolio over the years, with his primary residence being a sprawling ranch in Charleston, Mississippi. The property is more than just a home. It's a sanctuary, where Freeman raises bees as part of his environmental conservation efforts. Yes, you read that right. Morgan Freeman is also a beekeeper. His ranch, nestled in the Mississippi countryside, is the perfect retreat for a man who enjoys the simple pleasures of life. Chapter 6. Car Collection. But Freeman's taste in transportation goes beyond country roads. Morgan Freeman's car collection reflects a blend of classic elegance and modern luxury, showcasing his refined taste. At the pinnacle of his automotive ensemble is the BMW 7 Series. This luxury sedan is renowned for its commanding presence and state-of-the-art features. The 7 Series delivers an unparalleled driving experience with its powerful engine options, advanced technology, and meticulously crafted interior. Adding a touch of classic charm to his collection is the Jaguar XJ6, a car that epitomizes British elegance. Introduced in the 1980s, the XJ6 is celebrated for its smooth performance and luxurious design. Beneath the sleek exterior lies a refined 4.2-liter inline-6 engine that strikes a perfect balance between power and efficiency. Inside, the Jaguar XJ6 envelops its occupants in a world of opulence with supple leather seats and rich wood trim, providing a serene and comfortable ride. Freeman's automotive taste also includes a surprising choice, the Toyota Tundra. This pickup truck, valued at around $50,000, contrasts sharply with the high-end luxury cars in his collection. Despite its rugged exterior, the Tundra offers a surprisingly plush interior, with features like heated and cooled seats, a premium sound system, and a sunroof. The previous generation Tundra, equipped with a robust 5.7-liter V8 engine, combines power with practicality, making it a versatile choice for Freeman's diverse needs. Chapter 7. Freeman's Skyward Passions. Not only does he have an impressive car collection, but he also has a fascination with flying. Freeman's love for aviation led him to obtain a private pilot's license in his 60s. And yes, he owns multiple aircraft. Obviously, when you earn this much, what would you do? Don't think too much, just spend. Freeman doesn't just own private jets, he pilots them himself, taking to the skies whenever he pleases. His love for flying is as strong as his love for acting, and it offers him the ultimate freedom, both literally and figuratively. Freeman's aviation fleet includes a Cessna Citation II and a Cessna 414. The Citation II, with its impressive speed and range, offers Freeman the ability to travel quickly and efficiently. However, it was the search for even greater speed and distance that led him to the Emavest Aerospace SJ-30, a jet on the order that embodies his aviation aspirations. The SJ-30, which Freeman eagerly awaits, promises remarkable performance with its coast-to-coast range and a top speed of 550 miles per hour. Its advanced features, such as sea-level cabin pressure of up to 41,000 feet and superior fuel efficiency, make it a perfect choice for long-haul flights. This aircraft represents a significant leap from his previous models, reflecting Freeman's commitment to blending comfort with cutting-edge technology. Managing a busy career across film, business, and personal pursuits, Freeman finds solace and exhilaration in flying, demonstrating his unyielding spirit and zest for life. While he handles short flights on his own, Freeman is also a passionate travel enthusiast. Chapter 8. Soaring Beyond the Silver Screen. This summer, he returned to one of his favorite destinations, Monte Carlo. The 87-year-old actor graced the Monte Carlo Television Festival, where he was honored with the Crystal Nymph Award. Monte Carlo, with its glitz and magic, holds a special place in Freeman's heart. Places like this are kind of magical in your imagination, he mused, reflecting on the charm of Monaco's iconic city. Freeman's love affair with Monte Carlo dates back to previous visits, including a memorable charity dinner with Nelson Mandela in 2007. The small yet glamorous country, less than 1 square mile in size, never fails to enchant him. It's small, but there's a quality about the life here that seems to be so easygoing, he remarked. Whether playing golf atop the Casino de Monte Carlo plateau or soaking in the relaxed ambiance, Freeman finds a unique blend of luxury and tranquility in Monte Carlo. Beyond the allure of Monaco, Freeman's career has whisked him away to various locales. From the historic streets of Savannah for Driving Miss Daisy to the vibrant hustle of Hong Kong for The Dark Knight, his films have taken him around the globe. His recent projects have brought him to Belfast, Northern Ireland, and Alabama, further expanding his travel repertoire. Among his many travel stories, Freeman cherishes the adventures he shared with fellow actor Jack Nicholson. "We had a blast traveling together," Freeman reminisced, clearly valuing the camaraderie and fun they had on the road. While he enjoys flying short distances on his own, his iPad is his travel essential. "I like to play games to pass the time," he revealed, highlighting how this simple gadget keeps him entertained during his journeys. But for Freeman, it's the experiences gained from his travels that truly stand out. One of his most memorable trips was the journey through 13 countries for the series The Story of God. This global exploration offered Freeman a profound insight into the shared threads of religious and spiritual beliefs. "The lesson I came away with is that it's all true," he exclaimed, capturing the essence of the universal truths he discovered along the way. Chapter 9. Philanthropy and Social Impact. As much as Freeman enjoys his luxuries, he's also a man of deep conviction. Throughout his career, he has made significant contributions to various charitable causes, using his wealth and fame to give back. One of his notable efforts includes his support for the American Civil Liberties Union, a nonprofit that fights for the protection of individual rights. Freeman's philanthropy extends beyond monetary donations. He's also actively involved in raising awareness for environmental conservation and racial equality. In fact, Freeman has been a strong advocate for the preservation of bees, even converting his ranch into a sanctuary for them. He believes in the power of small actions to make a big difference. However, like any larger-than-life figure, Freeman has his complexities. While his public persona may be pristine, his personal life has been marked by controversy. Chapter 10. The Secret Side of Freeman's Life. Beyond the glitz, glamour, and philanthropy, Freeman's personal life has always been somewhat of a mystery. His love life has been filled with rumors, secret affairs, and tabloid speculation, but Freeman has managed to keep much of it under wraps. One of the most talked-about aspects of Freeman's private life was his relationship with his step-granddaughter, Idina Hines, who was tragically murdered in 2015. Hines, who was 33 at the time, was tragically stabbed to death by her boyfriend in New York City. Although Freeman was never directly linked to the crime, the tragedy cast a shadow over his life, leading to a period of intense personal turmoil. Freeman had a close relationship with Idina, having raised her for part of her life. In the wake of her death, Freeman expressed his heartbreak, stating, "The world will never know her artistry and talent, and how much she had to offer." The tragedy stirred public attention, not just because of the horrific nature of the crime, but also due to long-standing rumors that Freeman had been romantically involved with Hines, his step-granddaughter, through his first marriage. Both Freeman and Hines had publicly denied these claims, but the whispers followed him for years. After Heinz's murder, Freeman's personal life once again became fodder for tabloids, although no evidence ever surfaced to substantiate the rumors. Despite the intense media scrutiny, Freeman continued to forge ahead with his illustrious career, unwavering in his commitment to his craft. However, his personal life has not been without its trials, casting shadows over his otherwise stellar public image. Do you feel like Morgan Freeman's personal life has been as complex as his storied career? Wait, there is more. Chapter 11. High-profile divorce. His first marriage to Jeanette Adair. Bradshaw, which began in 1967, was a significant chapter in his early years. The couple enjoyed over a decade together before their separation in 1979. Navigating the emotional and legal ramifications of their split, Freeman and Bradshaw faced the typical challenges that come with ending a long-term relationship. Freeman's second marriage to Myrna Colley Lee in 1984 brought another significant chapter. Their union, which spanned 26 years, ended in 2010, marking a major shift in Freeman's personal life. The divorce was notably high-profile and costly, with Freeman reportedly settling a staggering $100 million. This substantial financial settlement highlighted not only the complexities of their separation, but also the high stakes involved in untangling their intertwined lives. If not for this substantial payout, Freeman's net worth would likely be even higher. The considerable settlement underscores how personal and financial matters can become intricately entangled, particularly after a lengthy marriage. Despite this significant financial setback, Freeman's net worth remains impressive, reflecting his enduring success and influence in the entertainment industry. However, the true blow to his reputation came in 2018. Chapter 12. Me Too. The complexities of Freeman's personal life were further compounded by the Tauzier Me Too movement, which brought to light various allegations against prominent figures across industries. Freeman faced allegations of inappropriate behavior from multiple women, which emerged in 2018. These allegations ranged from unwanted touching to suggestive comments, presenting a stark contrast to the dignified persona Freeman had cultivated throughout his career. For decades, Freeman had built a reputation for his commanding presence and thoughtful demeanor, both on and off the screen. However, the allegations revealed a more troubling aspect of his behavior, challenging the polished public persona he had cultivated. Freeman has steadfastly denied the allegations, maintaining that he never meant to cause discomfort or harm. Yet, these accusations have cast a shadow over his life, underscoring the challenge of aligning a revered public persona with personal missteps. Such situations remind us that even those who seem to lead charmed lives are not immune to personal struggles and scrutiny. Literally, we've seen him as a god or father figure in our minds, right? Though his powerful voice might make him seem larger than life, it's essential to remember that everyone has their imperfections. Without clear and confirmed details, it's wise to avoid jumping to conclusions or making judgments about anyone. Instead, let's focus on what truly inspires us about Freeman. As he once put it, "I gravitate toward gravitas. I don't want to just be funny, I want to do things that matter." And he certainly has. His work, his voice, and his presence have made an indelible mark on the world. He has played gods, presidents, prisoners, and detectives. But behind every role is the same man, a man who understands the power of stillness, thoughtfulness, and presence. Each role reflects his deep understanding of the significance of presence and thoughtfulness. Behind the public persona, though, lies a man facing personal challenges that remain largely hidden from view. Chapter 13. Freeman's health challenges. Yes, Morgan Freeman turned 87 on June 1st this year, marking a significant milestone in a career that has spanned over 6 decades. However, recent months have cast a shadow over the celebrations as concerns about Freeman's health have intensified. Recent foreign media reports have painted a concerning picture of Morgan Freeman's health. In July, the revered actor missed a promotional event for his new series due to a sudden illness, sparking widespread speculation about his condition. A viral TikTok video, showing Freeman leaving a New York building while wearing a glove, added fuel to the fire. Fans quickly took to social media, sharing their worries and sentiments. What happened to his hand? It's painful to see Freeman and Bruce Willis like this, and I want Morgan to live forever, Freeman has been battling fibromyalgia, a chronic condition that causes widespread pain and increased sensitivity to touch. This ongoing struggle is further complicated by the aftermath of a severe car accident in 2008, which resulted in permanent paralysis of his left arm. Despite undergoing extensive surgery, the nerve damage was too severe to reverse. Recent reports indicate Freeman has lost 11 kilograms over a short period, adding to the concern about his well-being. A source close to Freeman shared, "Morgan remains one of Hollywood's hardest-working stars, but he's dealing with immense pain. Simple actions like walking, standing, or even moving his hands are difficult for him. This ongoing agony has reportedly diminished his appetite, exacerbating the worry among his friends and fans." While Freeman's representative has refuted these claims, asserting that they are inaccurate, last year's photos of the actor on the red carpet reveal him looking noticeably thinner. This only intensifies the public's concern and speculation about his health. However, there has been no official confirmation or updated information regarding his health till this year. But apart from these concerns, as Freeman himself has said, "Life is good to me, has been and is good. So, I think my task is to be good to it." How does one be good to life? By living it fully. And with that, we close the episode, keeping in mind the lessons from Freeman's journey and reflecting on our own paths. Thank you, and see you soon.